My name's Donovan Pitt. I am the landlord of the Red Hart at Kington. Basically, 6 months ago, 12 months ago, looking into getting to a pub, popped up. I thought, I like this. Came to it, just fell in love with the country area, the whole pub as a whole. Looked into the financial side of things. I thought, let's give this a go. And here we are, nearly 12 months on, still trying to give it a go. Being an avid pub goer myself, a good friend of mine, it's become a good friend of mine, Mandy Rigg. She works for a company called Workplace, but also has a pub of her own, which I often frequent. And it just happened to be one night we was talking about it. She knew I had a fabrication company as well. So we got talking about that, Workplace, and I've actually taken on apprentices from her with that as well. So she said about this course and this situation where we beneficial to the pub and hopefully help more staff move forward with their careers. Well, across the board, from chefs to barmen to front of house, I think is improved dramatically through stock rotations, just generally restock the shelves, serving the customers. Out here in the countryside, we have problems with the internet a lot. So sometimes our PDQ goes down and they have to think on their feet and actually do manual maths to get the money into the till, basically. So yeah, it has massively improved the turnover and the time down from we have these kind of problems. But again, I'll go straight through from, we have living staff here, so it's improved their timekeeping. They actually know now how to sort themselves out, whether it goes on to shift, before shift and after shift. So they know what they're doing their own hours and logging their own hours. And as I said before, the improvement in stock rotations, sort portion sizes with the chefs, all that kind of thing has again massively improved their application of their job. Again, going back to what was answered before, when we have problems with the internet and it goes down and we have no till to work with, they are actually now thinking on their feet and actually sorting out the bills required to whatever person manually rather than using the electronic tills. So this is where it's actually reduced our downtime and increased our profitability.
Here at the Red Hart, I supported Donovan through Workplace with his staff to help build their multiple skills. We had a conversation around how we could help his business develop, looked at the fundamentals of running a pub, stock taking, cashing up, taking payments, some of the barriers that he had, such as being out in the countryside. He had lots of issues with his internet, so he was relying a lot on the staff maths. And with it being a pub that's been building up at the moment because it's been run down previously from a lot of people, he needed, at the moment, staff to support him with that, and he needed staff that were quick on their feet. So we developed a training scheme that worked around his schedule, that would get the staff in when the pub wasn't open, so it didn't impact on his sales. Didn't cost him anything to help with his funding and help him building his business up, and developed a training scheme to help work on them skills. I did some research into the pub with what some of the problems were. There was some problems in regards to portion sizes, so there was a lot of issues with wastage and the food sales not meeting the GP he needed to. So we did some work with the kitchen and looked at the portion control, wastage, stock ordering, sizes, weights and measures, give them some good tools and tips to help them manage that on a daily basis, which has brought their GP up and helped them make a bit more profit in relation to the food. In relation to stocks, it was mainly with new staff, some of them staff being inexperienced, teaching them how to stock rotate, teaching them quick maths on the head, so that if the internet went down, they didn't panic and freeze, and staff were not able to take payments off of customers. And that also helped develop their quick maths and turnaround for the customers. Customers also saw an improvement in the staff, and I believe there's been a lot more positive reports from the customers and feedback to Donovan from the upskilling of the staff as well.
Generally, when the guys come in not knowing each other, that their confidence and the rapport between each other is quite low. But now they've worked together and have completed this course, they all know now who does what and where. And I said that just generally knowing what challenges they may face, and then knowing they can overcome that challenge, has improved their overall confidence in themselves. Yes, definitely recommend it. Obviously, I'll keep going back to the whole profitability thing. I think anybody, a business owner who wants to increase the confidence in their staff and the numerous skills within that staff, it's an absolute no-brainer, really. Just to go forwards and get the confidence in their staff and workforce up.